future, but the future is like Victorian America, and everyone's terribly racist and bad. And like, you have to throw the baseball at the interracial couple.
Oh, BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
I have that, I think.
You do?
Yeah.
I remember because you showed it to me.
Well, I hadn't officially purchased it at that point, but I think I now have it on my Steam.
Yeah.
I need to double check that, but I think I do have that now. For reals. I paid money for it.
So you know it's real.
I'm sorry, it was a demo. When I showed you, it was a demo.
You're a demo. That's a weird insult. To call someone a demo. It suggests they're
match
like...
3 game. Maybe I'm thinking of a different... or maybe...
If I'm a demo of myself, does that mean I'm like the crappy advertisement version of who I could really be?
Depending on stuff you do at the beginning of the game, the trial will go one way or the other.
Oh man, is this the little girl that you were like, yeah, I did some bad stuff? Oh no. I was about to say, what if it was that woman in the castle who was like, did you do something funny? And you were like, yeah, I did. Like, he did some funny stuff in the palace.
Maybe Puyo Puyo and Puyo Puyo is something different. There were a lot of very similarly named games. It was a PlayStation era game. It was like a battle arena thing. It was something like Puyo Puyo. The lawyer's like, looks like they're buying it. Could you say that any louder in the middle of my trial? Like, come on, Pierre. And of course they keep asking that. Now,
what does that mean?
Well, if you answer yes, then you self-incriminate.
Oh.
And if you keep answering no, and if you notice when I talked to the guy selling the weapons, he asked if I could talk her into selling him her pendant, and I had to say no. If you say yes there, that's something that comes up in the trial. Because there's a woman standing there who comes in to testify, yeah, no, he tried to sell her pendant. Alright, so then...
So they're going to basically like do the time warp to decide.
Yep.
It's a jump to the left and a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. Oh, they just took the step to the left. They didn't keep warping. I'm sorry.
Listen to the crowd. They're pissed how not guilty I am. There's also a guy...
They wanted blood.
There's also a guy at the fair that, if you eat his lunch, he comes in and be like, that guy ate my lunch!
Well, you know, if somebody eats somebody else's lunch, that's equivalent.
Yeah, that one's because I bumped into the princess. That guy's just a dick.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think you can ever get that last guy. I don't know if you can get a full not guilty verdict.
That's funny. In our country, you know, it has to be totally one way or totally the other way. It has to be unanimous.
So now pay attention here. 3 days solitary confinement is punishment. They're still upset.
Even though you were not guilty?
Even though I'm not guilty. Well, because I didn't, not that I abducted her, but like I still just kind of like wandered off with the princess, and they're like, yeah, no, we can't just have our citizens doing that.
But I mean, like, she can decide for herself what she does, can't she?
Well, you see, that's the thing. She's not supposed to be. Remember, this is still.
But
like...
it's a matriarchy, isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
That's contradictory.
It is.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Mama, you promised. All I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Instead, oh, she is Lindsay Lohan. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in our town. We're leaving. And the king is like Dina Lohan.
It's like what?
Dina Lohan, the mom.
Oh, God.
Her momager. I heard that Lindsay Lohan recently went back to court because she tried to. She was supposed to do community service for one of her sentences, and she tried to like pass off like an autograph signing as community service.
That's weird. So yeah, like I said, I think that last one it makes it impossible. That or I don't remember. Maybe you like having any guilties makes one of the jurors also say guilty. But yeah, I think that last one's just always going to give you the guilty. I know the one guilty I did get is because I bumped into her, and depending on how you work it, you can actually if you're walking in a direction opposite or perpendicular to her and she bumps into you, it causes the knockover, but it doesn't proc like it was your fault. It's tricky to get her to do that. So, alright, so...
This is the monster.
The execution? Wait, but I thought I was just being held in a holding cell.
The execution of the punishment?
Well, now the Chancellor is saying execution. And the Supervisor's like, I didn't hear anything about that. Now, there's two ways you can handle this sequence. You can either break out yourself, or you can wait in your cell for 3 days and Porum will show up and break you out.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to see happen? Do you want to see me break out daringly on my own, or do you want to see what happens if I let myself be rescued?
Doesn't matter to me. I don't know.
Walter, if you've got a word to chip in here, let me know.
Yeah, because part of me is like, oh, like it'd be interesting to see you break out, but then part of me is like, well, I wonder how Porum will get in and rescue you. I'm curious.
Well, she just kind of shows up here outside the cell, takes out the guards, and opens the door for you.
Oh, well, it sounds like to me you want to escape.
If you break out yourself, she meets you at the door. Now, the problem, though, is if you don't bring her with you through the rest of the dungeon, she doesn't get any experience. So when you have to fight the boss, you do so with an untrained party, or half an untrained party.
It looks like you could get that ball and bust the window open with it.
Well, it's stone.
Oh.
I don't know what that...
What?
So I'm gonna wait. I'm actually gonna go ahead and wait. See, and the way to bust out on your own is to agitate the guards until they come in. Here, I'll demonstrate like I'm going to, but I'm not actually going to do it. But I'll show you where the opportunity to break yourself out would pop up. So he knocks you down and then comes into the cell. And then right here, I could beat him on the back of his head. But I'm not going to because I'm waiting to be busted out.
Turn around, bright eyes. That's what I would do if I had to irritate some guards. I'd probably stand in there and sing. and it would be like, you know, and don't get me wrong, like I enjoy Lana Del Rey, but you know, like a lot of her songs are all like,
yeah, oh yeah.
I would sit in there and just like do that all day long. And
finally, the day arrived.
Man, who's that cat?
That's one of the supervisors.
It sure looks like Ryan Seacrest. It's like, I think we're going to make a reality show about you. It's going to be called Keeping Up With whatever your name is.
Keeping Up With Celery.
You're going to have to get some butt implants. First thing.
So now, here comes the part where Porum's going to show up. Any minute now. Any minute now. Come on.
Ooh, they're heating up the blade. They want it to sting.
Oh, that's right. It's at this part that she shows up.
I would laugh. I mean, not that I want to ruin your game, but I would kind of laugh if, like, for some reason, it was, like, kind of, like, set to, like, some sort of random game mode where she didn't show up.
Oh god, that would suck. Game over!
We sharpened up the guillotine. Any last words? Well, goodbye. Ooh, my voice cracked there.
Well, goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
The only time her gun is useful. The Zunker 38. All right, so I guess I'll bust out. We'll beat the dragon tank, and then I'll probably call it a night after that. Now, what is interesting is there were like gender-locked equipment. Like, notice I got an extra armor, but I can't put it on her because it's not. You know, it doesn't fit her gender.
It's not for a maiden. It's for a maiden, no.
Alright, I'm gonna take it for the speed belt so she can at least start shooting more. Alright, time to explore.
Usually when you drink the tonic, that's when exploration starts happening, whether you want it to or not.
Alright. Oh. Bridge fight! He dead.
And another one bites the dust. I wonder if anyone has ever been like being chased across like a little narrow bridge like that, and like as a self-defense mechanism they like peed so the person behind them would slip and fall off the bridge.
Well, you see, the thing is, the bridge isn't actually that narrow.
Oh,
it's just like we're seeing it from the side.
Oh, okay. It looks really narrow.
Although the dimensions of this place make no frickin' sense.
You have to use your imagination. So wouldn't it be funny, speaking of imagination, which I clearly got from SpongeBob SquarePants, if anyone's seen that show, wouldn't it be funny if, like, we were gonna go see 50 Shades of Grey, not that we are, on Saturday, and, like, they were, like, sold out, so instead we saw the SpongeBob movie, and then it was, like...
Well, I mean, the poster was similar, right? So it's the movies have to be similar.
We'll see you now. I wish they would do, like, a 50 Shades of SpongeBob SquarePants movie, like seriously. I just think it would be so funny. He'd be like, are you ready for your my water drop torture? Because, you know, he's a sponge. He could, like, it'd be sort of like water sports, he'd just, like, drip on you.
Oh, God. Did you have to?
I'm sorry, I forgot this is the family channel. Everyone just forget what I said, just block it all out.
No, I mean, specifically to talk about that.
I get excited when I imagine bad things. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. It's just getting worse. I'm just gonna be quiet for the rest of this.
Alright, here comes a sub-boss.
Perfect. Sub-boss for 50 Shades. Never mind.
Boom! Oh, that did nothing. He's magic immune.
Miss. He's an omnicrone. He sees all your crones.
All of them. He looks more like a Cyclops, though. Look at him in one eye. Or is that a nose?
Maybe it's his lips.
Oh my. Yeah. I love this part. Big tough guy. You don't pay me enough for this. I'm getting out of here.
Well, goodbye.
Alright, let's fight these dudes.
You know, I just realized, I don't know if I did something, but I can't hear the music anymore.
What is it?
Did they stop working?
Seems like they did.
Yeah. Maybe I accidentally hit them somehow. Are they low on battery?
There it goes.
I must have accidentally hit them somehow.
I guess. Alright. Used to love the music for this game. I still do. What am I talking about? Used to. Used to. Still do. But I used to too.
So tell me, and maybe you already covered this early in your stream, so you don't have to repeat yourself if you don't want to.
What's up?
But since, you know, the theme is games you love, what is it you love about this game other than the music, or is it just the music, mainly?
Just, I don't know. Like, this was one of the first really, like, big style RPGs that I played as a kid.
Mm.
So, like, the story, the characters, the way everything, you know, flows together. I just really liked it, you know? Like, this really was one of the first RPGs I ever played. Aw, he was dead.
So dead.
Oh god, that's not who I told you to attack. Dang it, Chrono. Oh my god, okay, that works out. Dang it, Celery.
Celery.
What a convenient and man-sized hole.
Oh my. I like the manhole.
Thought you'd appreciate that.
What does it mean when it says high encoding?
I'm not sure. That might be part of the reason why it sometimes, like, you know, drags the audio, just because, you know, my computer and trying to stream is struggling. What you poking me for?
Because it's fun.
Ooh. And which direction have I not been? This way? I think this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
A top secret document. Like, who would not care to read it? Like, let's be real.
Well, somebody who's read it already, like, I'm already well aware of what it says. It's a clue about how to fight the boss that's about to show up. Mm-hmm. So you basically defeat the head. All fire on the head, and then you attack the body.
I just would like to imagine, though, like, someone playing this game.
Like, for the first time, and being like, I don't want to read!
Or no, they're like, well, if it's top secret, I don't want to violate the privacy of whoever this document belongs to, so I'm just gonna put it back.
That would be so silly. Man, the audio is actually kind of really bad. What's that sound?
What was that? It's a big robotic dragon dinosaur.
Dragon tank!
He's like so eager. He's like, I never get to use the dragon tank. Thank God they came.
Ooh. Wow, she's actually dealing good damage.
That fire just came out like poop. It was like...
You know, probably one of the other things I really liked about this game is just the fact that my brothers played it, and I always, like, anything they did, I wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't it have been funny if, like, your brothers did, like...
Coke?
Well... Yeah. Or, like, your brothers were, like, both, like, really high-ranking professional drag queens. I like drag queens. I think they're cool.
I don't know how to feel about that comment.
I mean, not that I'm saying,
Ooh.
you know, I think they're erotic, but I think they are interesting.
Great! Porum just got blown up with rockets.
That's not good.
Well, I'm on my own. Forward! I don't think I have any revives. I'll check, though. It would be very helpful if I could get her back up. I do. I've got 5 revives. Okay. Can I get her up and get her healed before they kill us?
Maybe.
Alright, now it's shooting lasers. Because that makes sense. Alright. Is it now? Oh, I see. The laser is a retaliatory thing. Okay.
Fire my laser.
So let's confuse it. Who are you gonna retaliate against if we both attack?
Oh, snap.
No one, because you're dead.
Oh. And you found 500 grand.
Gold.
Gold. You ruined my dragon tank.
Like, they weren't watching the whole time, like, you know, they destroyed the head. Didn't the instructions manual say that if the head was destroyed, the tank was pretty much fucked?
He's like, it was the only time I got to use it and they ruined it.
Better raid the treasury. You know, if you're gonna get unlawfully imprisoned in this place, you may as well make the most of it, right?
Prison schmission.
I just love how all these dudes look exactly the same. They all look like Ryan Seacrest.
Oh.
Alright, so as soon as we hit the future, I'm gonna probably cut it, because I'm getting a little worn down.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, and I wanna go cuddle with this one over here.
If I don't get cuddled, I'll probably die. Maybe.
Wait, how did he...
He's very flexible.
How did he get there from where he was?
I mean, you saw how high he jumped just now. He's fast.
I'm just imagining, like, a chancellor-sized hole in, like, the throne room, in the roof. Because, like, he was just like, hey, that's the throne room. I'll just let go. And the other guys are like, what? No!
Maybe he just made the hole. Dina Lohan.
Well, that was the joke I was going for. That he made the hole in the roof.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, they had one cut for him because he's done this before.
No.
Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person. She's like Lumpy Space Princess. I didn't pick up anything. It's called common sense,
Oh,
Daddy. I despise you. I'm leaving. Oh, I'm gonna strip off my dress and run away.
With this
Come on,
strange
Celery.
boy and his friend.
Come on, Celery. I'm gonna be a man.
Oh, God.
Put on the pants.
Oh, the pants.
Maybe she's gonna make a man out of him.
Why did we run this way? The exit of the forest is the other way.
Oh, now you have to kill all the soldiers.
No, we just run.
Oh, okay.
There's a portal.
Into the hole. It looks like an eye inside of a belly button.
It does. But it's one of the time gates. Who cares? This place stinks!
I mean, sometimes holes
And
smell
then
bad.
Barb's like,
A lot of times,
you got a good point.
a lot of times holes smell bad and you're not sure where they go, but you gotta get into them anyways if you're gonna enjoy anything. Just saying.
This is completely irrational. Watch his mouth.
They disappeared!
I'm really surprised. My internet never cut out. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours straight. Consistent streaming.
Have you?
Yeah.
Eek! A penis.
Yeah, where is here?
We're in the future, right?
Welcome to the year 2300.
That's not that far away.
Well, in this game, the world gets destroyed in 1999.
Well, I mean, maybe it did. Think about it. Think about it.
Ooh. Oh, haunting. I see what you did there. Alright, since Nadia is pretty much naked right now, it's time to upgrade her armor.
It's so funny, like, when her character jumps up and down, she's like, yeah, cocaine!
Alright, so now she's my highest defense character. I need to get to a save point. I think I can save on the map, can't I? I'll check the next time I'm out there.
But you're still hungry.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I wonder if the fact that she never, lived out her life to keep the family line going changed the
No, because the game operates on as long as they're still alive, there's the possibility that they will return home. Alright, so I'm going to save it here on the map. And I'll catch you guys next time I do the stream. I may or may not continue with Chrono Trigger, because I might play a different game that I grew up loving. So I'm not sure what I'm going to play next time. But my next stream will either be tomorrow or Friday. Friday is a definite stream. Tomorrow's maybe. I need to update my stream details because I don't do my same regular broadcasts anymore. And I've been a little lazy about updating my Twitch page. But anybody who's still watching, thank you for joining. Where are we? Alright. And this has been Just Celery Things. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter. I appreciate every person I get. So, catch you guys next time.